a face tracker. If it doesn't know who you are, it shoots you with a tranquilizer dart.
There you go.
Oh,
Shoots my wife every day with a tranquilizer dart.
Gets her nice and quiet.
Okay, so now imagine you're at your home, you're on your property, you're in Connecticut, okay?
Connecticut.
And you look up and you see
I will never be in Connecticut.
something truly horrifying, okay? You see that there is a bear on your property.
But is he drinking a soda pops?
And now no. So now you actually decide, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go inside and be safe, and then I'm gonna investigate what the hell's going on. And he discovered that the bear is actually filming him and his wife on their property. The bear has a little
YouTuber?
bear has a little harness on it,
No way.
and the bear has a fucking camera on it. Yeah.
It's a GoPro. It's a chest mounted.
So it has an ear tag, a collar, with a fucking camera on
Someone's pet bear?
it. No.
is this a cartoon?
No, this is actually in real life.
Okay.
This is Yogi Bear. This is the beginning of Yogi
So
Bear.
what the victim discovered was that it was somebody from the state was using the bear to take illegal surveillance of their property.
What?
Yeah.
Well, how did they train the bear to go to their house?
To go to 7-4.
Why not a deer or like
Yeah.
something nicer?
So he's
Why not a
they're
drone?
claiming the state department, the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, put a camera on the bear that they knew frequents their 117 acres, and they were doing an unreasonable search of their property.
So
They should put a body cam on a bear.
Yeah, they did. They put a body camera.
Why?
Bear turns it off, kills the family.
No evidence.
You see the paw come
No
up?
evidence.
The paw comes up.
he's like, turn it off, turn it off.
Why are these people so important?
Well, they're just saying that the officials are illegally surveilling their
They
property.
hate bears.
They want to come colonize their property.
They have been illegally feeding bears, apparently, according to the state, for years.
Oh, so they want to catch him in the act. It's a sting.
Smart.
Bear sting operation.
So they're not like, no, I wouldn't give a damn about their property. It's like, we keep telling them, stop giving them pumpkin pie. Our bears are getting overweight. They don't want to eat natural foods. They keep only eating pumpkin pie.
Well, they just leave pumpkin pies on the windowsill, and then the bears come up.
Oh, see?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Did the bear have friends?
It doesn't say that the bear had friends.
Oh, I hope he
It's a
did.
good question.
When we were in Zion, they have these like little squirrel chipmunk things running around, and they have signs everywhere. This is a national park. Don't feed them. And they show like what they're supposed to look like versus what they actually look like, and they're really overweight.
Oh shit.
and they're
Fucking
big.
guilty, bro. I made so many squirrel friends at the national parks because I had a big bag of corn nuts and I couldn't resist eating them because I wanted them to get as close as possible to me, and I had one on my fucking knee while I was giving them corn nuts.
They're so cute.
I did that at Mount Charleston because there's chipmunks. So we had
Bunch of
raisins.
lawbreakers
No, we
over
had
there.
raisins, and then like Tycho really wanted to touch them, so we would just lay raisins out until it was on our hand. And then when the chipmunk would come on our hand, we're like, oh shit.
You're not afraid of it biting your hand?
No, not really.
Really?
It's worth the risk.
Dude, I was in Bali and we did this monkey forest thing.
That's
Those
different.
little motherfuckers are thieves.
Monkeys are different though.
Yeah,
They are
different breed.
I think they're different.
Steve, I don't know if you know this.
Might not be the same genus.
I think so.
They got a little human brain in there. Those things are mischievous.
Just acting like monkeys.
Dude, they climb my body. He climbed my body. He should go after my
Does
glasses.
it feel weird when they
really weird.
when they have their little paws on you?
Yeah, it's really odd, but it's also kind of cool. 'cause
Yeah, it's
I love
kinda cute.
monkeys. I'm a fucking fan of monkeys, right?
Yeah, big fan.
Then, yeah, they're trying to steal your cameras, trying to steal anything shiny on you.
Were they trained to do that, or is that just natural instincts?
I think they're just smart as hell.
I think there's natural.
And they're playful. They like to mess around. So I think they'll do things just to like see what the reaction is.
And they take your shit and they sell it on eBay.
They like to monkey around.
Yeah, don't take my shit. Not even a monkey. Got my chain jacked.
What if the value drops because of that?
I can tell it's fake.
Thank you. This guy's basically saying that he believes that they knew that the bear was going to come into the property. It's like sending in a robot, I guess, he says, with a camera on. You can't do that without getting a warrant, by the way. And so he is suing the state.
That's the same as putting it on a robot?
That's what he says.
That's what he says.
Sure, it's the same.
It's definitely.
Can't they just use satellite to look at it?
Yeah, isn't it the same as like those Google Maps cars with 70 cameras like driving around town anyways? Isn't that the same thing?
I think so.
Like, is that illegal? That's legal, right?
But that's not
you know
around
what,
town. It's
though?
private property.
The Google, yeah, like
117
in
acres.
private property, it doesn't. You can't see it. Like I've tried it before because there's private roads, like gated communities.
Yeah, yeah.
When you go there, you can't even see the homes.
You can't go in there. You go in. I see.
Imagine Bart thinks that like there's a Google car in Area 51 just like driving around making sure it's all the roads and shit.
Or it's just a bear.
Did you see those Chinese spies in Alaska
Yeah, dude.
that got caught taking pictures? They're like, "Oh, we are tourists."
Yep.
Of a military base.
They were pretending to just be sightseeing.
You know what they should do? They should post the pictures of the tourists and then the pictures that they took. Like, I'm just curious to see what they actually look like.
Yeah.
It's probably top secret.
And show their captions.
Like their descriptions of it.
Do you guys got cameras all over your house?
Yep.
All over.
All over,
Just in case. Huh?
What do you
I do.
inside and out.
Oh yeah? Wow.
I can't have no cameras inside, brother.
The camera's coming in because it's like, okay, like who's coming up to the door or around or hopping the
Wait.
fence behind, and then inside the house is like one if they get in through the door, there's a camera facing inside, or if something happens while I'm in the house, there's cameras facing.
You guys
inside.
have Ring or Nest?
I have Ring.
Neither. ADT.
I don't know how I
Did you see that Ring got caught for employees watching people's?
Yep.
Wow.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I bet they all do,
Don't
though.
don't they all watch? Yeah, I assume everyone watched the footage.
I have
They're
one.
not supposed
They're
to.
not supposed to, but yeah, there's dudes that would tap into women's like Ring cams and they would just save the footage.
Damn.
And they
Mine-
spank bank after.
That happens a lot, though, dude.
Every time my shit goes off, which is like once a month at least, like it's always just me or Nikki opening the door without like unarming the alarm. Yeah. Like every time. But it goes crazy. It makes your blood freeze. You're like, oh fuck. Yeah.
Well, I have that too. I have ADD too. So I have cameras.
ADD?
ADT.
I got ADD. I got ADHD actually.
He's relating to you doing that.
I have so many layers of protection. It's like plus neighbors that are
Plus
like
guns.
Yeah.
You got Kevlar?
Plus your bare hands, bro.
Yeah.
Plus I put a jar on the doorknob every night. A glass jar.
Bucket of water on top of the door.
Booby traps for real.
Yeah, dude.
Like a face tracker. If it doesn't know who you are, it shoots you with a tranquilizer dart.
There you go.
Oh
Shoots
shit.
my wife every day with a tranquilizer.
Gets her nice and quiet.
There's private companies, security companies out there that will install like remote control fucking hidden wall automated like
Oh, those are cool.
ballistics.
What?
Oh shit.
Ballistics.
Ballistics.
Hey.
Oh, dough and arrow.
Are those
Donuts?
Yes.
Cookies.
Not on cookies.
What up, kids?
How are you, man?
Okay,
We'll talk about them on camera.
Dough and arrow.
Dough and arrow. What
What up? How you guys doing?
How are you, man? Good to see you. Like your hair, man.
Thanks.
Come on in.
What's up, bro?
Thanks for coming, dude. Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming.
It's your fault.
Oh,
for
we were
having
talking
all
about the private doors.
these. Yeah, the ballistics.
Okay, so yeah, there's like for this is because I was trying to see like, okay, so normal folks like us, we get ADT, we get Brinks, or we get these different security programs.
I got a deadbolt.
Home,
Schlag.
So I was like, what do these rich folks do?
Skis.
Quick.
Well, one, they have their own security service that stays at the house.
Yep.
Two, if they're not home, some of these guys they install in the walls like shotguns or like ballistics where like and then you could control it from your home. So it'll be like, oh shit, you have an intruder, right? You can hit a button and blast their ass through the walls.
Is that
Get
legal
the fuck
though?
out of here, dude.
It might not be legal, but these
I
guys
don't
are
think
so
so.
rich, they probably have so much like
Is it legal in Nevada though?
lawyers and all that stuff that can help them.
The castle law states you could probably have those actually.
So some of these companies, they're international, right? And they're like, check this out. They're like, they have this South African car, right? It's like a Mercedes-Benz luxury car, super fucking crazy. And they have flamethrowers that you can operate from the inside or remotely on your phone.
That's the Batmobile.
Where like,
Yep.
if some robber comes up and tries to break the window, it just burns them. Because your door goes like that. And then so the whole car on the side
So cool.
just torches up.
But what if you make a mistake where it's like, no, Mima, don't touch the door yet. I have to disarm the. And then she's just like,
Not the Mima. That's what I call my grandma.
There is a law here. I mean, I was watching this lawyer channel and they're saying you can't set traps in your house.
What?
You can't even put sharp shit on your fence. Like if a burglar was trying to scale your fence and they cut themselves.
Is that in California?
You know, in
California.
Glendora, I purposely put sharp shit on the fence because we had an alleyway next to my house, and then we're just chilling in the pool having a good time, and homeless people, they just keep going like this.
Wait, so is barbed wire legal then?
You can't have that on your. No.
Unless you have a prison.
So who voted for this shit, motherfuckers? Because I promise you,
Guys like me.
All the robbers voted against it.
But exactly, most of us aren't going to vote for it.
The reason for that they say is that because there's a risk that it may not be a burglar having to do that, it could be a cop. It could be like emergency services.
Oh, bro.
That's the reason why they like say.
I've never seen paramedics try to rob my house.
Yeah.
Then it sounds like a really good excuse to get you to disarm yourself.
The smart guy workaround, the smooth brain workaround, is you have to make it look like you didn't mean to put it there.
Smooth brain's for dumb people, though.
I know.
My spikes,
it's dumb.
The spikes that I bought are the same kinds for like the birds. You know, you don't want like bird shitting or whatever.
Yeah.
So I bought the bird ones.
It's that kind of thing.
And I put it across the whole.
You have to be able to legally prove that it was for a different
Yeah,
reason.
I'm like, oh, it's for the birds, but it's I'm trying to poke a fucking homeless man.
But here you are on
So
video.
Macaulay Culkin should be in prison for life for what he did.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He should go to jail.
State of Chicago, of Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set him on fire. And they have video footage of him setting the traps. Him doing it.
They have him dead to rights.
There was this one that was not so harmful. I thought was really good. There was a double door, trapdoor thing where like, you know when you go into like a store, right? Some in cold places, it's like 1, 2, and then another one because it's like the weather and shit.
Oh yeah.
So they have one where it's like you get through one, and then there's another hidden one where if it's like an intruder, then it opens up. So it's like not a door, it's like a guillotine door, like it shuts down.
Oh shit.
And so they
That's
chop
tight.
It traps them in between the hallway.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That one you have to. That one I was watching. You have to be. It has to be a room that they have to break and enter to access. If they can walk in it normally, then it's on you again.
Isn't your whole house breaking and entering?
Yes, exactly.
Is it illegal to put a large area rug over a deep hole?
You could just say that it was under construction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want people to see it. It looked tacky.
Yeah. You didn't want the ring guy to see it.
Fucking hate bad guys, man.
Dude, bad guys are winning.
And the fuck, cause some good guys are protecting them.
Yeah.
Do you think some of these bad guys, like, they talk about these laws and they're like, dude, we're really lucky? Do you think they're appreciative of that?
I bet they are.
Or do you think they're just like,
Why do you think robbery's up and like burglary's up? Like, there's like
business is great?
You're getting let go.
Do you think criminals fight against the Second Amendment so they can try to disarm people?
I don't think the laws even apply to them.
That's what I'm saying. That's like they know they're not gonna like follow those rules.
I don't even think they know how many amendments are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many amendments.
I don't buy my
You
gun.
just need to know the first two.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for this podcast, you got to know the First Amendment for sure. 'Cause we see it.
First Amendment
That's
is
the only
the
one
right
we
to
need.
vote.
The right to rob, the right to kill.
Yeah.
Those are my amendments.
Damn.
These guys agree with this too.
Yeah. So don't heat up your doorknob unless you want to go to jail.